Hi, my name is Lerato and I'm an emotional intelligence coach. And this is Emotionally in Tune, brought to you by After Dark with Kaise. In this episode, we'll be talking about how our emotions do not make us irrational. Let's begin. So there's this cultural belief or narrative that emotions or being emotional makes you irrational, and that applies mostly to women. And that is something that is so misunderstood, because what has happened is that we have been groomed to value logic over our emotional experiences, maybe because it's something that can be quantifiable. We want to see results, and we want to make sure that we're productive in a way that can be validated by other people especially. So how we can really reverse that is by being literate about the many aspects that we have as human beings and why they are valuable. Because all of us are emotional, and what's causing dysfunction in society is that disconnect from our emotions. We don't understand them, we judge them, we shame ourselves and others for how we feel, we don't speak about it, and so we make it into something that it's really not, and it becomes something that festers over time into ailments or even biological illnesses, because we're keeping so much in and it is affecting us and it is unhealthy. And so what is the gag really is that we know that it's wrong, but it's going to take a lot of courage to stand up and say, this is what it is. Our emotions, they matter. We need to have more open and honest conversations. We need to be more reflective in the way that we deal with ourselves and other people, so that we build a society that is conscious and aware and healthy in a very holistic way. So how you reclaim your emotions as a tool is by knowing that they are valuable. The first step is to not shame yourself for feeling how you feel. What you need to do is apply your logic only in understanding why you feel what you feel, because there is a basis for it, and that's what makes it rational. We can explain why we feel what we feel. So it's all about knowing what to say to ourselves, so that when you feel something, you don't say, I shouldn't be feeling this, or just cry and then leave it at that, or just make big statements like life isn't fair, or they are treating me in this way. It's about taking responsibility for your experiences, being able to articulate why I'm experiencing this or why I'm feeling this way. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. So there is this long-standing narrative that women are not really fit to lead or to be in high-pressure environments because of their emotional and feeling nature. It's because of maybe the structures that are more capitalist and results-driven, and they're based on motivation that is extrinsic, like monetary or status or influence, as opposed to purpose and value and maybe not even just ambition, but impact. So how we can really work around that is by knowing that these two, they actually coexist. You can be motivated and still lead from a place of purpose, and it's actually more powerful because you are impacting people in a way that is lifelong, that alters their biological chemistry to say that my value is not linked to consumerism or results, but it can also be intrinsic, where just my presence or just my efforts in just being in existence with other people holds value. So we can lead, definitely. You can be emotionally intelligent and lead. It's all about knowing when and how to harness those emotions so that it motivates you to take the next step. Because if you override your emotions, then you're just suppressing it. It's gonna come out in some way, and most likely in an unhealthy way. So how you take control is by really acknowledging your experiences in real time and taking ownership of your experience.